Alright, so we are at the point where I'm ready to turn this around again. I actually might have overwoven by a single row here, because I want to do the switch off at the red, like we did last time. So, oh yeah, we overwove by a row. That's alright. We can just undo that row, like so. Alright, so just like last time, there was that sort of trick of how to cover up this middle gap that you're going to get. And so we've got our over-unders here. Here's our center. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this under, cross it over there, pull it underneath, and I'm going to cross over here as well. And now, I have been weaving from the inside out. Now I'm ready to weave from the outside in again. So, just like I did earlier, I'm going to go over, under, over, under, over, under, over, into the middle. And I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over, under, actually this needs to be like that. Like that. There we are. And so that's how you're going to do that little crossover to avoid gaping in the middle here. And this transition on the outside is always tougher when you're going from inside out to outside in than vice versa, in my opinion. So now we're going to go outside in, over, under, on one side, and you'll remember that we have to go under, over on the other side in order to keep the pattern going. I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under, over. Into the middle. Just like so. And we're going to do just a couple more rows so you can see how this looks. And you'll remember earlier I talked about, oh boy. Okay, so my side to side tension is really not great right now. You can see I'm struggling with the side to side tension. And really the way to do that, the way to fix that is to have clips and to take, have some clips to hold everything in place for you. And then I would just take some pliers and pull, and I would always pull, what I prefer to do, put a clip here. My pliers are downstairs and I'm not going to go get them. But what I would do is I would hold most of the weave and pull on the cord. And you're going to pull this in like this sort of a direction, in the direction that it's being woven. And you're going to sort of hold and pull the rest of the piece together. And then you would pull, and I like to sort of pinch the piece, pinch the piece of cord and sort of twist it up and over, so the cord kind of comes this way, in the direction it's being woven. Don't just pull directly, sort of go with the fact that it's coming up and over something. And then you continue down you just follow that cord until you get to a point where you've fixed all of it. Yeah, what's up?
I'm finishing work.
Okay. So that's really the way I would do it. I'm going to go ahead and fix this through before I put it on display anywhere as an example of possible weaves. But I wanted to make sure I talked you through it. So let's go ahead and finish up those last couple of rows, going from the outside in again. My sample cords here are getting pretty short, so we won't do a whole lot more of this. But you will at least get a chance to see under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. You're going to at least get a chance to see sort of what this looks like as you turn it around again. Alrighty, so that's what that's going to look like. And you see, I told you that that as you go, the gold and yellow would swap positions, and they have done here. And they would continue to do so. Alright, so I'm going to tie a quick little knot here, just so this doesn't go anywhere. And I'll show you that if you were to continue the weaving in the same direction, instead of switching here, if you were to continue that weaving, yeah, this is what you'd end up with. You'd end up with this pattern repeating ad nauseum. And I'll put some pictures in the video here. So there you have it. That's the chevron weave with both directions of turning around. And I'll also splice into here some instructions on how to do the chevron in paracord, because it's a little bit different with paracord, and the gap that you get in the middle in just doing the chevron like normal, just like normal on its own, without even the sort of middle switching around piece. It gets weird with paracord because paracord doesn't fill in these gaps quite as nicely as macrame cord does. So I will, I've got a video on that, and I've had some video footage on that, and I will splice it in here for you right about now.